1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, I see. Oh, is the... okay. Test. Alright, we got a 5-second delay. That's not bad. There we go. Cool. Let's move some of this stuff around. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, the goal for this stream, hopefully, or this probably be a two-parter because this game's kind of slow. I want to try and form the United Netherlands. And yeah, that's my goal. I need to... okay, so what I'm going to start off by doing is opening diplomacy, actions, improve with the people near me. So, UK, France, and Prussia. Do I have a rivalry declared? Oh, it's right here. Yes, I do with the Netherlands. Cool. I'm going to declare an interest in Zanzibar, or Zanj. I don't know what I would be doing in Iberia, really, so I'm going to take that from there and put one in the Congo. So I have basically the middle of Africa for colonization, I don't know. Then we're going to take, what is this one? Political lens, decrees, grab greener grass campaign on all of them. And I think you have a lot of resources. Yeah. You have the most resources. So I'm going to use encourage resource industry to give it a 20% buff to all of that. Then social mobility. And then we're going to be chilling. Alright. So if we look in our market, we can see that on staple goods, which are the most important, groceries, which are like just basic foods, we are pretty low on them. We need paper, but I'm pretty sure everybody needs paper. Fabric, furniture, and merchant marines, but these are less important, really. Fish, even though we're actually doing fine on fish and grain. Then if we... so this is... up here is what we should probably build first. Or not first, but like prioritize. This stuff we don't need to worry about just right now, but tools, we have a good amount of tools actually, holy moly. Luxury goods are like not important right now. Except we could make a lot of liquor, that's pretty decent. We could make a lot of money from liquor and meat. And as we do need fabric and clothes, I believe. No, we're fine on clothes, but as we do need fabric, I'm going to first build, well, obviously construction sector, but then I'm going to build a few livestock farms in Wallonia. Not 5, that'll kind of tank production. Let's go like this for now. Now we can handle our technology that we need to get. Is my mic, I think, is working fine. What do you give? I don't know what's good to research. I'm kind of new to this game still. I think water tube boiler is good, but also companies are really good. I think I'm gonna grab water tube boiler because I should get an event that gives me like 35% of it researched, which will be nice. Military, I guess I should probably do that later because we're not exactly going to war for the first like 5 years. So then I'm going to grab joint stock companies for the extra companies. And I want to grab pharmaceuticals to get close to quinine for the, colonies in Africa. I guess we could grab rifling after that. Actually, no, I'm just going to go straight for quinine after I grab water tube boiler and companies. Then we can bump it over down to low taxes, so we still have a surplus to build up our gold reserves, but so that our citizens are also happier with our government, which we have an actually pretty good starting government of a liberal party, is kind of my favorite, because they will eventually break off into the Free Trade Party and Liberal Party. However, right now, we have basically, in my opinion, the two best, what are these called? Ideologies? Interest groups? I guess so. Interest groups with the two best interest groups that we can start with, because we can immediately go for free trade. I don't even know if that's really good, but laissez-faire is apparently one of the best ones, because you can kind of just sit back and let everybody make money for you. However, interventionism is also apparently one of the best ones as well. All in all, we have a pretty good starting position as Belgium, which is why they're really good, beginner country. I'm going to bump it on 5 speed and just begin. So, I think this should probably be at least an hour stream, maybe 2-hour stream. Oh yeah, atmospheric engine. And boom. That should give us a really good head start on the research to make it just over 2 years until we get there, instead of 3 whole years. We also have a decent starting literacy. We're going to skyrocket in standard of living. Our GDP should also go pretty high up, even though we took a pretty decent, dip. Once we finish this, we'll start losing a bit more money for building, but it should be okay. We'll get, I think, 25 construction after that. Pretty soon here. Oh yeah, we're starting to see it now. The private sector's gonna start building stuff that'll make them money, which is pretty decent, because you can focus on agriculture or things your country needs, while your private sector focuses on things they want. So it's pretty decent. Because they only build stuff that they think will make money, so it's just nice to see that all go up. This game's super cool. Alright, that shouldn't take long to finish. Yeah, we're gonna start losing money, because it'll cost us tools and such to do this. So a construction center, let's find it, takes iron, wood, fabric, and tools to make, I think, iron frame buildings. Yeah, you can see it takes all of this stuff to make it, and as fabric and tools are rather expensive right now, it'll, cost a lot more money. So you can, you pay for the construction centers. So you have to pay wages, and it takes infrastructure. Basically, just if you make this stuff cheaper, it'll make construction cheaper, which will make it easier to build stuff without going into debt. But as we're Belgium, we don't really have a lot of, expenses right now, so we're basically doing just fine. We apparently have a shortage of engines, which isn't very chill. So what you can do, if you don't have the ability to just start producing them, is you can put subventions so that you help people buy them for import, so other countries can sell you more engines to make it easier for you to have them. And for example, Man of Wars, as we just need one, I don't really feel like it'll be important to build a naval base as of yet, or a production of Man of Wars. So I'm just gonna set it to high subventions for import, so we'll be just fine on them. It'll cost us money in the short term, or the long term, but for now, it'll fix the shortages we're having, which are causing issues. Look at, I think we have 24 here. We have 2 commanders, good. Alright, we're about to finish our livestock building. So now I'm going to take the chance to look at our staple goods. It looks like we need furniture, and more fabric. Do we need tools as of yet? We're gonna very soon. I think it'll still be a pretty good idea. Honestly, some wood would be good to build. So I think next I'm gonna build some logging camps until this drops below, say, 7. There. We're gonna build 6 logging camps so that we get a good 7 productivity estimated in them. Oh yeah, we also need to build jobs in the Belgian Gilray, or Gilray, I don't know how to pronounce this, I just say Gilray, because their standard of living is gonna tank as they go up and unemployed and don't really have a lot of jobs, because if you notice, nothing's built. So everybody in here is gonna have a bad standard of living because they have to buy from other states and because they have no local jobs, so their local economy isn't really getting stimulated. And if you look, they don't really, they have the Rhine River, which gives them good market access impact and infrastructure, but we don't really start with any modifiers for our country besides a coal one here. Yeah, looks like we need more fabric and more paper. So what I will do is I will build till this hits below 6. There, alright, I'll build 5 livestock ranches in the Gilray. Actually, well, yeah, there's not enough peasants to man that. I think it's 5k per. Yeah, it's about 5,000. They have 40,000. I think they'll be able to man that fine. The livestock ranches should be a-okay for them to be able to employ those. Might take a while though. As our standard living is going up, you can see that we are gaining more loyalists and we are radicals. And if I had to guess, I'd say most of the radicals is most likely coming from the Gilray, except I have no real idea how to look. Because they here, actually no, we have a good amount of starving population here, so we should probably build more food in the Flanders. So something like potentially, yeah, okay, something like potentially some fishing. Oh. Lawrence Goethals, leader of the industrialists, has been openly preaching about the benefits that a mysterious and secret political gamble can bring to our government. Cool, cool, cool. When asked for details, he smiles coyly, refusing to elaborate. I like gambling. And then here, political migration. Which one? So this is basically forcing us to get an agitator for the royal folk, whom I don't want. So I'm just gonna take this because we don't exactly need prestige right now. Ah, it failed. Yes. So as we have been improving relations, we should pretty easily win this. But just in case, I'm gonna improve with Austria. Actually, no, with Russia some more. You know what? No, screw it. Yeah, Russia, I guess. So that we can hopefully get better relations and get almost guaranteed to win this. But if we look, we should be pretty soon here seeing that we're going to get the most prestige, hopefully. Because I did spend all that time improving relations with our neighbors. The alternate partition. What is this? 24 points. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever seen this happen. They want to partition... Okay. Yeah, we should win this by just barely, because it seems like everybody wants a different thing. My guess is Prussia and Austria want the 24 points. I don't even know, man. My guess is that Prussia and Austria just want the 24 points. I don't know who's going for the alternate partition. Now, I don't exactly know what's the best thing to build in the early game, so I just focus on agriculture to get food and, you know, basic resources so that our population can be happy before I start moving on to the industrialization. Because right here we need food in Flanders pretty bad because we have almost 10% of the population here in mild starvation, which is not good. So I think what would be a decent idea to do would possibly be to build some fishing wharves for the fish. And a grocer would also be a good idea. A food industry. Except that won't have a lot of productivity. So if I look in urban at food industries, it looks like in Wallonia would be the best bet for productivity. Rye farms. These produce grain. I don't know exactly what the difference off the top of my head is between rye farms and wheat farms. So I think wheat farms produce fruit and sugar. And rye farms can produce alcohol. This is my best guess. And we got a new company, which is good. So I'm going to go with Belgian Metals. Oh. Now, I'm going to go with Belgian Metals Incorporated. Because they are pretty good. They're going to build iron mines, they're going to build lead mines, and give us a steel mine buff. Or a steel mill buff. So they're pretty decent to, you know, get up and start with. Because we'll have a pretty good, like, company for minerals. So what I'm going to do is give them both of our companies trade rights. Now, I don't know why they're suffering in prosperity. Our society enemy, John Cockerill. My guess is that they're just spending a lot of money right now. They want us to pass free trade, which we can do, I suppose. Ah, crap. Wow, I'm skyrocketing in radicals. Wow, okay, whoa. What happened to my standard of living here? What happened? Why does everybody suddenly hate me? Suddenly, everybody's starving. All of the standard of living's gone. I don't know what just happened. Is there like a natural disaster rolling through? That's crazy. I genuinely don't know what just happened. Wow, okay. That might be bad. We suddenly just dropped like almost one whole standard of living, which isn't great. Where is trade? Let's go free trade there. So I don't exactly know what just happened. Okay, so we just lost that. This is going horribly. Alright, well, that sucks. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what just happened. So, Limburg and Luxembourg are now both a thing, which isn't good. What you would want in an ideal Belgian playthrough is to get Limburg and Luxembourg both. But I suppose that's just not happening this game. Wow, this is like the worst Belgium game I've ever had. Now my standard of living is back. I think there might have just been a natural disaster rolling through. That's my best guess. Now I'm really mad I was going to build up stuff in this, because now I don't have it. Great, we're not doing so hot in this playthrough. Yikes. Alright, well, that happens. Sometimes that just happens. Not all playthroughs are going to go the greatest. Though that dip to my GDP was not great. Yikes. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on food security? We need some more grain and meat, honestly. Groceries too. So I think what would be a good idea would be building a grocery food industry. No, it doesn't look like it'll have high productivity. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with livestock ranchers, can you? Okay. We'll build 3 more in Wallonia. So let's look. We have 100,000 peasants in Wallonia, which means they're not going to be making like any money for us. Yeah. So peasants aren't really going to contribute at all to our economy. Okay, so yeah, they split apart as the Radical Party, and the Liberal Party. Interesting. I suppose we could get some more Liberal Party votes. So it looks like we're having an election in a few months, and right now, the Radical Party is looking to get the most votes, followed by the Catholic and the Liberal, so I think we should be fine with the government we currently have. Hey, let's go! Oh yeah, we should probably start also looking at state actions. What do you have a lot of? You have a good amount of urban and like manufacturing. So yeah, no, that kind of stings though. Yeah, so how are we doing on food? We have like no workers for the explosives factory or the steel mills. Most of them are peasants, so they aren't really like going straight to there. I think they're going more for agriculture, which isn't great. How much are we going up? We're going up 50,000, okay, a year. Yeah, okay, so in Flanders we still have a major amount of unemployed people. Wow, I've never had so many issues. Oh my gosh. Cool. 10 years? That's not bad. Great. Great. We're actually doing kind of bad at this playthrough. Like, just unlucky. Did we pass it? Cool, we're in drafting now. Looks like we are doing fine as a government, which is great. Almost into a righteous government, which will be amazing if we can do that. Okay. Which, this isn't going, you know... I've never had so many issues passing free trade before. Yikes. Wow, okay. Alright, looks like we're making not a lot of money, really. Anyways. Cool. So what I would have to imagine would be best for us to build in would be Flanders again, because they have the most unemployed, whereas these guys have a lot of peasants and job seekers. They don't have a lot of unemployed. So, it would probably be best to prioritize these guys. Y'all are losing money, because clippers cost more than fish sell for. Or not more, but they aren't cheap enough. What produces clippers? Shipyards. We have a lot of shipyards. We have 3 ports. No shipyards would appear. If I even produce a shipyard, would that even give me profit? No, not in the slightest, so it's not worth it. Alright, so I think if you look again, we can see fabric is still expensive, paper is still expensive. Alright, I might try and build paper mills. These take wood and sulfur, and it would have an insanely high productivity and decent amount of earnings, so building one would be probably a good idea. In Flanders, we could build, if this is 5,000 jobs each, that'd be about... Let's build 2 more of these. It would probably be a good idea to start building a tooling workshop in Flanders, as we are going to be needing tools soon, and then logging camps you can never go wrong with. This should make our, hopefully, standard of living and GDP go up as we get more access to basic resources, and the jobs will be making more money as we make stuff easier. For example, one of our larger expenses right now is buying paper. So if we make paper cheaper by producing more of it, it should make our expenses on government buildings go down. I think after I build all of that up, I would like to make a construction center in Flanders. If we look right now, we need... Oh, wait, what? Why do you have low organization? Supply shortage. Why is there a supply shortage? We have an artillery shortage. Okay, we'll put a subsidization on artillery to buy some. That should solve the issue. Yeah, looks like paper. If we build a paper mill, which we will in a few weeks, should make us a decent amount of cash. They're building trade centers, which is decent, or not decent, it's good, if they're productive, because then we'll make a lot of money from exporting. And jeez Louise, it looks like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my gosh, that's a pretty decent trade center. Yeah, I don't even know what, all I know is that productivity is like earnings by employee or something. It's, oh hey, we passed it, cool. So, all I know about productivity is that it's like the amount of money per employee. It's by taking the current weekly revenue and subtracting the expenses from consumption divided by the workforce and multiplying by 52. Okay, so weekly revenue. So taking the weekly revenue. Subtracting the expenses. Okay, so it's basically how much money per employee they're making, or something like that. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. The number 7 trade center in the world is in Belgium. It's not bad. Considering we're a minor power right now, we're doing pretty decent economically. It is 1841, so it's only been 5 years, which, honestly, I've had better, 5 years in this game before, but what do you do? I don't even really know what I'm supposed to do with my, like, extra diplomacy. I could just improve relations with everybody around me, I guess. Looks like we're doing good on money, so I could drop tax down even further to make life better for our citizens, as we have almost a full reserve. And this, once we get rid of the thing that's like temporarily buffing the amount we can have in reserve, will most likely be over the amount. And as we don't really have a good way of getting rid of money other than just dumping it at neighbors. Oh, you could be taxing Flanders better right now? Good thing yeah, okay, good thing I am building up I did build up a paper mill. And I heard that it's supposedly easier to just... I heard that it's easier to, like, get identification documents and, other stuff to make taxation easier than just building up tax and taxation or government administration buildings. Because then you also have a paper, which is a pretty large expense. Maybe we'll go with nitroglycerin to make an explosives thing. Because we can do that, then it'll buff up our... Ooh, we got rifling, cool. Do I even have a single arms industry? I do. That's mortar industries. Boom, rifles. Alright, so yeah, we do need to build up more construction, so I'm going to build up a few more constructions. Because we're making 1,000 even on low taxing, which was more than we really need. Development, let's build up. We have that one there. Let's build up another one in Wallonia. There, we're going to be building up after we, over the course of the next 2 years, we should get a lot more stuff built, and then we should get more construction sectors built. So that'll be pretty decent. Honestly, we started out looking kind of bad with 9 standard living and, you know, getting screwed over by the great powers, but not so bad right now. Alright. We could pass... Okay, so what's the difference between universal suffrage? So, this gives me extra authority. Cool. 1 government size allowance. Illegitimacy based on votes and on clout, wealth threshold. 30 political strength from literate pop votes. Then universal suffrage. I'm just gonna go with census. I don't know if I want to go for universal yet, because I could use the extra authority, because I am, you know, not doing so great on it. I don't have any extra... What am I even spending authority on? Oh, all of that stuff. Okay, I can stop the road maintenance in Flanders. I need... Oh, wait. Let's go with this for now. Because we need some more agriculture stuff. Yeah, I'm aware I need more construction, buddy. You don't have to remind me. Yikes, we're just trading. Oh my gosh. We're making a lot of money. Our investment pool has just been basically a straight line. Our GDP has been skyrocketing. We are just cooking right now. I don't care about the military right now. So I think I want to hopefully try and go for the Netherlands in like 1860 or 1870, so I have time to build up my economy and then build up my military. But I don't know, I've never really done that before. Honestly, I could try and get major power by just doing that. There you go, major power. Let's go. That's funny to me. Alright, so basically all of Eastern and the Congo. That's decent. But yeah, I've never played past 1846, and that was on Sweden in one of my first playthroughs. And it's kind of embarrassing to say because I have almost 50 hours on this game. But to be honest, a lot of it has just been me hopping around and checking out all the countries and stuff. And why does this look like that? I don't even know what that even means. There might be a bug with one of my mods. It's probably a bug with one of my mods. Oh well. But yeah, no, I'm like completely brand new to this game, even though I have so much playtime in it. And like, I genuinely don't know what's happening half the time. I just build whatever it says I'm low on. Losing prosperity. No. Oh no. Oh no, you lost a whole 1 prosperity. What will you ever do? You are actually losing some because probably, I don't know, tool industry maybe? I just built one, so, or no, I'm building one. Oh, I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I hear that some people spam out construction sectors because that is like supposedly a good idea. But I'm always afraid I'm gonna like build too many and then become completely bankrupt. So I build only like 1 or 2 at a time. But I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I have no actual idea though. Yeah, I'm gonna go down in prestige pretty soon here. Wait, what does this guy do? He is Catholic Church, and you're gonna get mad if I don't. Becomes employed. So So what does this do? Does it just force him to be an agitator I have? Oh, so I have you. Can I get rid of you? I don't know if I want to, like, arrange accident. What the, like, oh my god, this is the highest government approval I've ever had. Arrange accident. So what, I just, like, get him murdered? He's the landowner, so that might be a good idea, honestly. The reactionary movement, what does that do? You guys are you guys are reactionary, which means you are pro-monarchy, nationalist. Oh, so you're nationalism, okay. You don't like democracy or multiculturalism or anything like that. What does this mean? I might have to start suppressing you. Positivist. You guys are about technocracy, okay. So, yeah, technocracy. Interesting. You're gonna become protesting? Why are you guys going up so much? How do I stop that? Oh, you don't like any of the laws we have right now. Huh. Okay, what do you guys want exactly? The positivist movement. You want... Let's see, you don't like that I have... What? Single party state. Wealth voting, technocracy. Oh, okay. So it feels like... That's not good. You're all are skyrocketing in activism too. You're gonna go up to protesting. You want me to become more of a dictator? Oh yeah, 53% literacy. Hold on. You want me to become... more... You want... What? Yeah, they don't like that we're a monarchy, which is their main reason. Ah, it's also because I moved off wealth voting. Oh well. Huh. I should probably deal with them. That might be a good idea. Oops. Let's get road maintenance pulled off. Is that gonna tank the infrastructure down? Yeah, we're gonna need to build some up in here. And then we can take manufacturing industry off. That should give us enough to go against you guys and suppress you. Just to stop you from trying to do a revolution. Oh, we need groceries. Okay. I'll put some money out to import, so we can temporarily deal with this as we build up more food industries. Which, holy moly, that'll earn money. Actually, yeah. All right, that'll earn a lot of money actually. Paper mills. We need to build more paper mills, so we'll build one in Flanders. Honestly, I'm actually very much so enjoying this playthrough. Feels like I'm understanding the game more and more every time I try it. I mean, like, this is pretty decent so far, right? Major power. Don't even know how we have so much prestige. Time modifiers. Oh, so the second that gets rid of that, we're out of here. Okay. Yeah, we need imports right now. Yeah, get rid of that guy. I don't want to have them tank, but I might have to. They're making bad moves. Okay, so looks to me like most of the radicals come from... I wish you would tell me what state so I could know. Probably is a way to find out. I'm just, you know, bad at the game and don't know how. I'm passing a law still. Alright. So what laws would make sense for me to pass right now? I don't know. Oh, I need to. Oop. Honestly, our government's just chilling right now. We're doing fine. I could turn into a republic if I wanted to, and I'm gonna stay as a monarchy because I think it's fun. Okay, positivist movement don't like us at all. And I thought suppressing them would solve the issue, but it doesn't seem to be. What's suppressing do? Huh, doesn't do anything I was thinking it would be doing. So why, exactly? Okay, let's look. You don't like that we are elected bureaucrats, freedom of conscience, census suffrage, you really hate, and monarchy. You really hate that I wanted to be more democratic. Are you joking? This is crazy. Huh. Hopefully they don't, like, go into revolution. That would be stinky. Dude, I'm, like, paying everybody as much as I can, and I'm still making money. I think it might be smart to just build this construction center now, to be honest with you. Because we're pretty soon here, we're going to be overflowing on money. Like, literally pretty soon here, we're going to be holding way too much in reserve. Man, we're already holding $1 million in reserve as if we don't... That's like a lot of money to us. That's like a lot of money. Right now, at least. Let's see. Honestly, it could be a good idea to start building up small arms. That probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea. We are having taxation issues, I think, in Flanders. Yeah. Wait, what am I researching? Quinine and then that, okay. So if we build one of these, it'll add 15. That's not a lot. All right, I'm just gonna add society IDs. Then let's add fieldworks and nitroglycerin we're already doing. All right, good. And I'll go from there. Okay, we built that construction sector, which is decent. Yep. All right, so what are we doing on wood? We are going into a surplus on wood soon. Nice, there. Let's take a look at how we are doing on, like, what are 2 boilers? We suck right now. Why? What's wrong with that? We don't have a lot of coal. We have lots of tools though. Okay, so I think that means we need to build coal mines. What do you mean you're fully employed? You don't have qualifications. What do peasants turn into? I'm not sure what peasants turn into. Oh. Oh, that's crazy. Alright. I am gonna have to be right back. Oh, okay. And we're back. Huh. I hope my eating isn't too loud. I got a sandwich and some chips, which taste pretty good. Did I queue up a coal mine? No. You know what's funny? This 5 items are going to take almost 2 years because of the railway, industries, and paper mill. We're going to build a coal mine. Or 2, yeah. 2 coal mines so that we can get rid of the imbalance we have. Because it's pretty based to have coal. And that's like one of the main industrial goods, I think. Oh my god, I'm making too much money. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I had to grab a napkin. Yeah, good. We're putting the construction sector next. Honestly, we're making so much money, I'm gonna queue up a 3rd one. We need to be losing money at this point, because we have almost 1.2 million in reserve. It's a lot to have in reserve as Doldrum. Or at least in 1845 for me. I know there's probably some maniacs out there who can make like $1 million in 1845, but like, I can't, I'm not that good at the game. So, no. Oh no. I know, so I need to get a lot more construction to fully use my investment pool, because I'm making so much money in my investment pool. Honestly, you know, I'm gonna live on the edge and queue up a 4th one. Honestly, after these 4, we're gonna need to put more tool industries. Not a bad playthrough so far, even though we started out struggling. Oh, hey. Nice. Uh-oh. Yes, do that. No way, that was bad for versus. I don't care. The freaking... Okay, good, they're chilling out. I like that. I think they're stopping... Yeah, they're losing anger about the census suffrage, which is good. Because I don't want that right now. I don't need a revolt right now. We're doing so good. We have available decisions. Oh, I could do that, I guess. The source of the Nile. Should I do that? In the source of the Nile. I don't know. I don't want to mess with Egypt. Let's go with the Congo River expedition. Let's choose this. All right. Now our guy's gonna go and explore the Congo. Oh yeah, it's time we pass a colonial law. Exploitation, so we can get some cheap fabric from that. Because, you know, why pay workers when you can have slaves? Because that's actually an economy. Don't ban me, YouTube. Except I don't think we have that actually. Yeah, no. So we're just gonna pay them very poor minimum wage. This sounds a little bit like reality. We're gonna quote unquote pay them a wage, quote unquote. Yikes. Okay. Onward! Okay. Let's hope we get lucky. Let's go! We're gonna skyrocket in literacy, bro. Okay, let's go back to improving diplomatic relations with Spain, Egypt. Oh no. The British Cape Colony in Brazil, because why not? Just, you know, everybody I don't know, I'll ever maybe potentially meet. Alright, let's see. You... Oh, you're communist. Oh wait, yeah, that's what the last I could pass is a health law, that's right. Ooh. Okay. Totally forgot I could do that. That's cool. Alright, let's go back to Roman mixing, I guess. Honestly, I'm probably gonna use this here because they don't have a lot of infrastructure. We do now. Yeah. I am going to yikes. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going so hot. Costa Rica. Something good finally happened? This expedition's going horribly. Oh my gosh. This expedition is going pretty bad right now. Did we do the urban? We did the urbanization. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let me grab my... Nice. Alright. Yeah, no, alright, oh. Doesn't look like we're gonna do so good. Honestly, we're kind of cooking right now. About to solve one of our major issues, which is just groceries, by making another food industry. It's not gonna solve it, but it should help it. Then paper to make governing it easier. And then we're gonna be making some more coal and some more construction sectors. Honestly, we're not doing so bad. I don't even know who's left to really improve relations with Ecuador. I guess I could with the Netherlands, even though we're rivals. Oh. Wait, what? Huh. Cool. Nice. Oh. Damn. That's actually bad. There. I'm gonna get mad, but I don't care. I don't like them. Ooh, that was a big bite. We're not doing so bad. I keep saying that, but like, I'm actually very pleased with those games going. Yeah. Let's grab that. I hope we do good. I guess that's the thing that sucks the most about getting a, spike of immigrants is that they have different cultures and people don't really like that, I suppose. I'm just trying to like make everybody live in peace right now. Oh. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, we're still struggling with construction. Okay. Shouldn't be long until we get more construction centers built. Yeah. 10 months, not bad. Ow. Oh gosh. Okay. So, it kind of looks to me like the Catholic Party is gonna yeah, okay, 50% of the votes is kind of insane. We might have to reform. Do we even need steel right now? Or are we still doing fine on it? Oh, we need steel. Uh-oh, okay. Urban steel mills. One here. And that tanks to productivity. Beautiful! Goddamn. Let's build this until it hits 10. Boom. There, fine. Oh. Yikes. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. No, we actually couldn't be doing better, huh? We're not reforming anything. Oh, farmers. We're already doing fine on a success chance. We should hopefully make it. Yeah. So I just want to know, would it be a good idea to stream a D&D campaign? Because, like, I'm planning on hosting one, next month or the month after. And I just don't know if it would be, like, a good idea to stream it. I mean, I'm the DM, so it would be the best from my point of view, I suppose. But at the same time, it might make more sense to have the players stream. That way the audience, like, knows exactly what they see, so they don't, like, get confused. And that way, it'll be, like, more, I don't know, like, what's the word? Professional, I suppose. Because otherwise, it would kind of look like any other players could just pop in and look at what's going on. So it might make the most sense to stream it from, like, either a different tab or, like, I just don't know. Because that could be fun to do as just a thing, is just stream the D&D campaign. But it's an online campaign, so I don't know exactly how that would work. But that might be a fun idea. I don't know though. Alright, well, that's my, dinner, I suppose. Oh, okay, wow. December 9th, okay. I suppose, let's see if this advances, or if it advances. What is the difference between, okay, genuine question. What is the difference between a success and an advance? Okay, so it's a chance that it'll somehow advance, even if it doesn't go to the next phase. So we have a 93% chance of going to the next phase, and a 6% chance of making progress to the next phase. Interesting. Oh no, bro. We're getting so many immigrants right now. How are we doing on unemployed? We need more jobs in Flanders. Okay. What are we doing over here? Motor Industries is hiring still. Makes sense. Not anymore. We're chilling. Yo, Wallonia is just a different breed. It is kind of crazy right now. Okay, yeah, we do need wood though. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Put 4 there. That'll be 20,000 jobs. I think it's about 5,000 jobs per building as a general, like, amount. Oh. Yeah, that was one of my alarms, but I already did that. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I have to go get rid of my, plate. Alright. We're back. Alright, now we're losing a good chunk of money. A good chunk of change. But we have a good amount of construction, so I don't know how long that'll really last, but I doubt it'll last long. Oh, okay. That's cool. Didn't know you could just straight up look at that. Oh, so we pay for what we, as the government, use, and the private sector pays for what the private sector uses, is my best guess. Yeah, okay, that's what it would look like to me. So, that's a lot of investment pool. Yo, we don't even have enough construction for that. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? Fine then. I'm gonna make sure we have enough. Let's get up to 5 in Flanders. 4 in Wallonia. We're cooking. We're gonna cook. I'm excited. I'm excited. 1850 almost. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. 100% chance to pass the law. Let's go. Minimum taxation, I think. Yeah. Honestly, Belgium is just a powerhouse. We're losing money though, but Belgium is just a powerhouse, dude. Researching IDs for taxing. That's gonna take way too long. Yikes, I did not think it would take that long. Let's just go this. Dynamite might be a good idea. 7 years, bro. Mechanized workshops. Ooh. Oh, textile mills, furniture manufacturers. This might be decent. Oh, nice. There we go. Ah, I just zoned out. And then realized them, I suppose. Pretty decent. 60% literacy rate. We're kind of chilling. The majority of our population can read. We're number 5 in literacy, which is pretty decent. Number 1 is Japan, then Switzerland, then Denmark, Prussia, and then us. We might actually overtake Prussia. That's nice. Considering we're a minor power and they're a great power. Wait, are they the only great power with more literacy than us? I'm pretty sure they straight up are the only great power. Yeah, the only great power with more literacy than us. Nice. They need to get their literacy up, not their funny up. Alright. Yes, making iron cheaper should decrease the amount we're spending on construction. Which, honestly, wood is also a pretty decent expense right now. I could colonize. You're good for hardwood, but just damn. River. Like, I want to build in here, but like, I don't want to get exclusively hardwood out of this for how bad that actually is. And I heard that it's actually like kind of peak to colonize the east first. But like, how do I reach that? I apparently, my guys can't just sail a little bit further. Oh, they don't have like the thing yet, I guess. Yeah. So, our guys would come from here all the way down to here. But they can't go down here. It's pretty stinky. Because I heard that this is one of the better areas to really colonize. Yeah, paper and wood. Why is paper always in a, like, imbalance? Like, I don't think I've ever had more paper than I've been using. Ever! I swear every 10 years I'm building another paper mill. It's kind of crazy at this point. How are we doing on weapons? We have a surplus of small arms. We're buying as much artillery as we need. No, we don't even produce any artillery. So. I should probably turn my music on. Music. And we're back to making a profit. Let's go! We made constructing like $2,000 cheaper because of the iron. Nice, nice. Which also, because it's iron, tools are made out of iron, so now the tools are cheaper to be made. So now we're also spending less on tools, which means we're now spending less to make the fabric. Nice. Iron is like really valuable, I suppose. Let's look at our wheat farms, or no, livestock ranches. Slaughterhouse for a lot of meat. Nice. What does this do? It just decreases the amount of employment. I see. It seems like it would very marginally make it better, but it also makes it take iron, which would probably help the iron market a bit more. Huh. How's our government looking? Contested, not the best. When's the next election? It's in 1852. Alright, we'll chill. Once we get this wood made, It should be mucho cheaper to do this. What's happening now? Yeah, it looks like wood is just going up in the mountain cost. Like, huh? Yeah, that would check out. Yeah. What's the major use? Tooling workshops. Tooling workshops by far. Okay. Is that all the private sector's been voting? Is just tooling workshops? Oh, yeah, that checks. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I like the big lines that just go up. It makes me feel like I'm smart. Population increasing. Radicals decreasing. Mucho amounts of diplomacy, nothing to really use it on. I click on myself. I have good relations with so many people. I can't even, like, do diplomatic actions with Russia. Honestly, once I get these construction sectors built, I'm gonna start colonizing. So I have, you know, that stuff. I think I'm gonna make a colony in South Cameroon. Where's this guy? Rural. Sounds like a menace. Alright, let's pass. Should we go public schools or private schools? Private schools or public schools? Honestly, I'm just gonna go with public. I generate from government administration. Alrighty. So we need more government administration. Let's build 1 and 2 in Bologna. That'll take up more paper, so then we'll probably build up another paper after that. No, I'll just wait until it says big number. I don't even know if I want to end my rivalry, but like I have nothing to use the diplomacy I'm getting from it on. So I might as well, right? Even though I am eventually gonna have to go to war with these guys. As long as I have more friends nearby than they do, I'll be fine. Let's go. Big money. Whatever. Alright. Let's look at our institutions. 1% colonialization, colonial affairs. Alright, so I need more bureaucracy. It's a good thing I'm building. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's almost 1860, which is when I said I would want to go to war with them, but I'm still kind of busy right now. I haven't even gotten any colonies made. Hold on. I still have 40k unemployed. It just barely has gone down. Yeah, okay, so we're about to skyrocket in expenses for construction sectors. This should give us enough construction for the investment pool though, right? Theoretically. What's it give? Yeah, it's so much stuff is just non-stop popping up. Unacceptable. Yeah. Oh, we're back up to contested. Looks like we can't really do much better than that, so all done. Okay, well, we're losing a lot of money now. But we should be fine. We still don't have enough construction. Oh my lordy lord. Okay, so what's a major expense? Iron and wood. Okay. Well, we're almost full up on the amount of wood we can make. So I guess after we build these... Screw it, let's build there. Alright, let's actually just pull it up all the way to 20. There. We're gonna build how many? We're gonna build 11 months of logging camps. That's 9. Really? Only 9? What? No, I'm dumb. I must be bad at counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Oh. 9, 12. Alright, we're building 12 here. Then after that, we're going to build 1 more iron mine here, 2 coal mines there, because wood is crazy expensive right now. It's weird to think that this is only 14 months of building because of how much construction we have. Like, jeez, dude. Paper, making that cheaper. Pretty nice. Oh my gosh, we almost have a surplus of paper. I can't believe it, guys. Now we're building some government administration. That takes like no time at all now. Jeez Louise, dude. We're making so much construction. Oh lord. Ah! Oh, it's... Where to go? Where to go? No! There it is. Alright. Alright. Yeah, alright, we're doing pretty decent. I keep saying that. I keep saying that. Yeah, now we're getting a lot of bureaucracy, so we're chilling. We're chilling. This is officially the longest game I've ever played of Vic 3. Alright, I think it's about time we start colonizing, except I think we might want to settle the amount of money we're losing before we start doing that, because we're going to lose a lot of money on colonies at first. Yeah, iron is like the expense right now. would also probably be a good idea to go tooling. Except, no, wait. That's exactly what a private sector is doing, is paper mills and tooling workshops and trade centers all over the goddamn place. Yeah, so as long as we just make wood cheaper and then make iron cheaper, we should be fine. I mean, I'm out of the ability to make wood in Wallonia. And almost out in Flanders. Like, I can only make 3 more logging camps. Nice. Public schools are about to be enacted. Going straight up to level 4 in health system. You have a taxation capacity issue. Cool. Like, honestly, we're just rapidly growing now. I mean, like, it's just, it's been spiking up, but we've just been, like, shooting up. We still don't have enough construction. I don't care, forced compromise. Grow up! More construction. I don't think that'd be a great idea right now, though, because we're about burning through over half of our reserve, it looks like, or just about half. Yikes. Migrating from Haiti to us. Interesting. Population 5 million. We should probably hit 5 million before. Yeah. Oh, maybe even this year. Yikes. No, yeah, actually, maybe even this year. Didn't know I turned off streamer mode. Alright. One of my friends just asked me if I wanted to play Siege with him. And as fun as this is right now, I do kind of want to play Siege in a 1v1. Whoa, they're revolting in... Ha! That's what you get, Netherlands! I pray upon your downfall and for the day that you combust into flames so I can annex you. And then form the United Netherlands and be the better one. Haha. But Luxembourg is having a revolting issue, so they're probably gonna, you know, go up in flames and explode. Wait. Hold on. How much army do you even have, you big bastard? The Netherlands, you have... Oh, you have more than I do, apparently. Because you have conscripts. I have 22. Okay. Yeah. So I need to get my army up a little bit. I'm going to try and get like a 10 army down here, and then a 22, or maybe even hopefully a 25 and a 10, so that I can deal with Luxembourg and then have them block. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'm going to move the stream to Siege now, since I'm going to be moving to play that. Alright, you get first map pick. What map you want? You want Oregon? You want defense or offense? Alright, 1. Okay. Okay. Let's hit up Buck. I'm excited. Yikes.
We need to locate a bomb.
See a 2F. Probably what? Legion? No! No! Oh. That's funny. I have like a 20-second delay. Okay, yeah, I'm done.